finally time for some unwrapping.
Yeah, we've been waiting for a long time to unwrap all the rails and everything because we want to see how the deck looks as done, as new. So,
We don't remember the deck without this yellow.
yeah,
Or
it's been a long time. Yeah. So we're gonna do a time lapse and then we're gonna show you the result, right? Yeah, that's good.
I'm Roberta.
And I'm Duca.
And for the past year, we have been building our own tiny shipping container house, so we can travel around knowing that we will always have this little place that we can call home.
But guess what? We just found our dream project before we expected. This abandoned sailboat. So we are gonna stop building the house for a couple months to bring our boat back to life. And then we're gonna go back and finish the house.
Proud of yourself.
Look at the sound. I mean, listen to the sound. But we still need to do this.
Do you know how to do this with blind eyes?
We have done so many times now.
Wow.
I think it's good.
Yeah. So tomorrow we are gonna finish taking the tapes out of the deck.
But the generator is loud today.
Yeah.
Yeah, this noise is because 5 or 6,
5
I think 5 or 6 o'clock, the marina stops the energy from the city and it starts the energy from the diesel generator because the energy is really expensive for like half an hour or 1 hour. So it's always really loud here. So it's hard to shoot.
Yeah.
So we see you guys tomorrow. See you tomorrow.
It's about time to close the ceiling, and for this we need to
Hello.
assemble this winch.
Back in place.
Yeah, because the screws of it are here, so we need to close this now.
Let's do it.
Now it's time to close the ceiling.
First, let's put the last one.
Okay. I'm anxious to have the ceiling all closed. It's time to install this one that's in our cabin. We already did that one, and now the mess is gonna be here.
Are you ready for the mess?
The holes on the winch are like this and this and this, and I think these ones were made for other kind of winch.
Yeah, I don't know. That was just a mistake. We don't need this hole. You wanna put the third one, number 3. You need to put in place, and I'll go down. Just hold with both fingers. It's tough because she needs to be inside, and we need to communicate through the hatch. And we gave numbers to each screws to make sure we know we are talking about the same thing. I guess it's more idea. Yeah, there is one screw that's a tricky spot, really tight spot that she's trying to screw now. let's check inside.
Come with me. Number one. Wait, go. Good.
I think it's good.
Yay, we managed to do this. So it's really hard to take these off because some screws are impossible to take off. There is no head here, and we would need to take all these, and there are two screws here that there is no head. They don't have any head anymore. So I'm trying to do this, and I'm not trying, we managed to do this. It's really cool. Now we can close the ceiling of the cabin. We are already doing this. We are putting these little things here to do the acrylic and to install the heads. I can't wait to see the heads in place. Now it's time for the finishings. We're managing to do this. I think you are getting better than me at this task.
That's it. Now all we need to do is to cover the roof, the ceiling panel it is. It's so cool how this slowly is getting in shape and looking like an actual sailboat deck, isn't it? I mean, we don't have the hatches yet. We have port lights though. Check them out. Yeah, we're getting closer to finishing the deck, and we have all 4 winches in place.
Yeah.
Anything you want to share about this winch?
News about this one. Remember that when we assembled this one, we broke.
Me broke the spacer. Yeah, so the first time we installed this in place, the plastic spacer was broken, and we said that we would fix that.
So we disassembled this, we cleaned all the excess grease, the grease that was in excess, and we built some new spacers with Teflon.
But this time it's a much stronger one. Yeah.
Ta-da!
Brand new Teflon. Better. Expensive but really good. Teflon is so expensive. We had no idea. Teflon costs like $50 for a 30 centimeters by 30 centimeters plate by 4 millimeters thick. But this spacer is gonna last longer than us now.
Yeah, I hope it lasts forever.
Yeah. But I think that's it for this week.
No, we have other news.
Which news?
So let's go to another place.
Oh, yeah. Ta-da!
Can you see any difference?
Check this out. I don't know if you noticed, but we have a fresh bottle now. Isn't that good? Yeah, this didn't look always like that.
No.
It was a lot of work, so we're gonna show you how we got to this point. Check it out.
So is this the final paint of the bottle?
Not yet. This is not the anti-fouling paint. That's just the primer to hold the anti-fouling paint. So are you gonna paint now? The anti-fouling? Are we gonna go to the water now?
Not now.
Not yet.
In the future. I think it's next year.
Yeah, not next. It's like next month. We're in December already. Yeah, just the reason why we paint the primer yet already is because as we did like a huge pack with the company that painted our boat, we wanted to get things out of the way. So as it is right now, they just need to give a light sand and apply the anti-fouling and it can go to the water. But you can only do that right before you go to the water. And as we have still a lot of things to solve on the boat before we go to the water, we're not gonna paint yet.
So what's the problem of painting before we go to the water? What's the problem of being outside?
Because the paint loses its effect. It won't work anymore if it stays out of the water. So what we have to do is still before we go to the water.
We still need to, we still have a lot to do. We still need to clean the drains.
Yeah, the drains.
We are starting this job, but we bought a paint that's really hard.
And we need.
It's another story.
Yeah, it's not for today. But basically, right now we don't have any of the valves installed. We took off 100% of the valves of the boat. That means that if we go to the water today, we sink the boat. Not sink because the valves are really high, but still we can't go to the water right now.
We bought already the new valves, but they are producing them.
Yeah. It's complicated.
Another story.
Yeah. So we need to paint the drains. We need to paint the diesel tank. Still, we didn't paint yet.
Good news on this part?
Yeah, we have. Yeah, really soon we're gonna have good news on this part, and we need to install the hatches with some other stuff. But for now, at least the boat looks so pretty. Seems like we are ready to go to the water. This gives us energy to keep going because it just feels like we are ready, and that's good already. So, and now for this week.
Let's welcome on board our new patrons.
So, welcome on board Kevin,
Richard,
Blake,
James,
Xavier,
and we also want to thank the donation through our PayPal.
Thanks so much, Mark and Olivia.
Thanks so much, guys.
We really, really, really appreciate your support, and we'll see you guys
next week.
See you guys next Monday.